Hola, buenos dias. Good morning. I'm giving you this message through communication levels right now. The level signals are going through transmission light systems, our body activation code system, our FIDE activation code system is going through transmission of the pixel activation code systems, which means that the teleport information through the inner channels is going through higher force connections right now. So we're setting its division. We're coming into major grid systems, the alignments of force recognition systems. So understanding line frequencies between light and dark is an extremely powerful message yesterday, but this is a short version of what's going on. Everything through its connection energy force understand is gravity system. The gravity system understand the atmosphere systems. The atmosphere is very important to you. It's very important to us. It's very important to everybody around us. So understanding more communications with yourself is understanding how to get line frequency levels within matrix grid system. Matrix grid system is going to high-rise everything through the activation light system. So everything is on a program system. The proactive systems are ready. Everything through your human behavioral vibration systems are ready. Everything through your mind adaptations are ready. It's understanding how to get your phrasing units up to its communication level signals to data processing and everything through its uplinks and downloads. I'd like to thank all the subscribers and viewers and everybody's going through this tremendous force that's going on so many cycles right now, communication levels. The isolation patterns through its communication is understanding the interforce. So you are more connecting through your spiritual force. You're connecting through balance, which is amazing. I can see its alignment through everything through light and dark. So always understand that you are spiritual force and light always takes over dark. Remember that. That's the force recognition of you and how you can take over anything through its sphere. Okay. Very powerful stuff. So, thanking the subscribers and the viewers and everybody that's been watching my channel. There's so much love. There's so much resonance. It's understand how we come back to a community, how we come back to love, how we come back to a family, a galactic family, a new start, a new beginning, a new residence, a new renaissance, a new abundance, a new unconditional of everything. Surrender to everything. Now's the time. Use your point division through activation cycles. So the teleportation through communication line signals is going through the energy communication level signals, which means that the 5 gamma ray system is getting ready for the activations of 5D. So the Gardens of Eden is already done. Father, Mother, and Incentive Core activation code system, which means now everything's in line frequency. All we have to do now is communicate through line signals into your 5 gamma ray system. That 5 gamma ray system is going to high-rise all your divisions through all communications, through yourself, and it's balanced. Your light activation is going to high-rise faster and faster. So it's going to force recognize everything yourself through what's happening of light and dark. Okay, so it's understanding your sensory systems through their central system, through your medical system, through your virus system, because a computer is an analytical graphing web system that's all digital. And understand where you're going through your perception. You're going to see the coloration patterns. You're going to see your voicings come to life. You're going to see your lights come to life. You're going to see your heart expanding. You're going to see your mind adapting to information channels when it comes to your channeling, right? Because you all start as channelers and you work your way up to the God frequencies. But it's very important to understand that you are following where you want to go and how to bring yourself through its abundance of awareness and focus and conscious levels. Okay, you're going to be aware of everything around you once you wake up, your clarity of its vision. The vision area of its contact division is going to change everything through the eye receptor divisions. Understanding your clarity of your voice is going to come in. So it's rebirthing everything through your sensory system and you getting connected through your planet energy vibration system. So you get connected through its balance of its matrix, the sign winding angles when it comes into the proactives and the colorations, understanding your line frequencies, understanding how to communicate with dimensions, how to communicate with portals, how to use traction division through locations of directions, through all locations of atmosphere systems of light communication of stars, atmospheres, grounds, gravity centers, gravity systems, gravity locations. Everything has its switch. Remember I was telling you about the light switch, how you go in an illumination body system and how you can transfer it back into space, atmosphere system. That's the switch you have to understand, go back and forth, right? So it's understanding when you get into 5 activation code system, I'm telling you exactly what's going to happen through your higher self. It's a communication line signal. It's going to be a higher vibration and everybody's going to be connected through themselves. All right. So that means they're going to be able to understand the line signals between one another. And like I said, you don't have to know the person, just know that's totally safe and everything is going to force recognize everything around you. And the rebirthing system is going to put you back in its activation. It's going to put you back into your alignments and it's going to put you in your body shift through its paradigm shift. Okay. So it's going to solar divide everything. Okay, that's what it is. Remember I was telling you about the dimensional what was on its topsy-turvy from north to south? I think I did a video on that where I'm going through my commanding force. Well, it's understanding that everything rotates for division, understanding the communication line signals, understanding its gravity centers, understand how many times it rotates through its system, because it keeps going around and round and round. That's a gravity system. That's what keeps us through oxygen levels. That's what keeps us from our energy fields. So you're going to get into the energy field system for the very first time. You're going to get to a whole new vibration for the very first time. You're going to get into a whole new mind, a whole new heart, and a whole new soul through its perceptions, through its audios and its audio signals, through its gamma ray systems. The more you understand communications of the gamma ray system, the more you understand everything through the transmission light system, which is the third eye. Okay? So this is a very short video. But I just want to bring that to everybody's attention, what's happening right now through the major grid systems, because it's soundboarding everything through communication levels. So you're going to get sound barriers through the ears. You're going to get rotations of the head. Your heart center is going to expand. And the rotary system of your energy fields is going to go on its angles. Okay, so you have to understand where it's going through its communications. Remember, when you meditate, try to meditate within, try to communicate and understand what is the mind trying to say? What are my eyes trying to do? What are my ears trying to hear? What does my heart want to say? Where do I go with my soul? All these are connected, right? When you get into your 5D activation code system, this is going to help you out through all communication levels, right? Through the mind and everything through the heart and everything through the soul. But you have to understand perception, because that's how you see everything through space and time. Because you see everything through coloration. You see everything through the matrix. You see everything through the simulation, okay? And especially when you get into the God frequency levels, because it's extremely powerful energy that's connected through the magnesium highway forcing information system, okay? Because it's creating a whole new division right now. Same with Mother Earth. She's on a totally different communication level when it comes to all levels of energy cycles. They call it the cycle system on communication levels of its seeds. Father has a seed of space and mother has a seed of nature, but they come together because they all combine in one, in space. Father space, right? And mother space. Mother's connected through nature, father's connected through space, but they all align into the yin and yang, right? Which is illumination light sky. That's what it's called. So it has that river stream, which is you, you're going to be following, right? So it's understanding more of your awareness of what's going on with its yin and yang, and you're going to force recognize and you're going to understand what's going on, because you're going to go through new karma. Because like I said, every century system has a new karma. Once you reach that karma, it's understanding how to get out of what's going on through the 3D, okay, and how to get into the other force recognitions of 5D. Once you go into that karma wheel, you get off it, and then you get into galactic, then you get into solar, then you get into multi-connection, the universal set systems, where it has its own operation program, where you can travel farther through distance and communicate in all levels through energy communication levels of intelligent systems. It's very powerful stuff. So it's understanding your proactive systems and your communication levels with your human behavioral systems, because the vibrational panels is understanding you're getting more balance now through your light and dark. And that's what it is, okay? And like I said, this has never been done. And that's why this is happening, okay? This is like a history of time and how everything has changed through its time and how everything comes to its love system, its love cycle, and everything through its connection, right? Because you're going to be able to formalize a lot better through yourself as communication, right? So the teleporting device systems, so all communication, the zoning commissions right now, is understanding we're getting to what we call the seismographing, medical graphing virus system. Okay, so it's knowing how to use your body system for the very first time through your health system. Okay, so everything is going to be upgraded. Your immune systems, your respiratory, everything through your perceptions, you're going to see totally different through its clarity vision. That clarity vision is understanding communication levels when it comes to the matrix of colorations. You're going to get into psychic divisions. You're going to be able to understand how to communicate with shades. You're going to be able to understand how to communicate more when it comes to the golden cycles of the gods of its sun and the golden cycles of the gods of its moon. Okay? Remember how you go up through upgrade systems? You know, it was the god's sun and the god's moon. Now it's the golden cycle. So everything is an upgrade. Now, the more you force recognize yourself, the more you understand what's going on through your adaptation cycles. That adaptation cycle is understanding your research programs. So that's where you understand more communications when it comes to your data processing systems, because those are the most powerful things that you can use when you get into the 5-dimensional realm system, okay, which is the matrix of a simulation, because it's a code frequency line signal that's communication through an atom system. That's going to help you through all divisions when you communicate with all simulation, right? So that's going to point divide everything through calculation, modification, energy, mass, and calibration through E equals mc square. Because each time you go up a division, your E equals mc square is going to go through different coloration to a vibration system. And it's going to high-rise your illumination light through your body. Okay? That's what it's all about. Okay? Because everything is set when you dream. Okay? So you're going to go through dreaming, you're going to go through voicing, you're going to go through grids, you're going to go through perception, you're going to go through the mind, you're going to go through communications of the heart, you're going to go to force recognitions of a door of your soul. Everything is going to follow through your balance every single day. It's up to you to keep the energy cycles and keep the ego out. Okay? Because it's a new ego. And that ego itself is understanding communications with the matrix of the simulation and its voice and grids. Because you have to understand communications with circuitry levels, everything through the wall graphing systems, the ground formations. That's a whole new different world, people. Okay, it's AI, computer operating system. So you are a computer communicating with another computer. That's a whole new simulation. Okay, it's a simulation world of a vibrational panel division, which communicates in all realms of calculation, modification, energy, mass. Okay, and calibration. Everything is connected through E equals mc square. The simulation has its own code frequency. It's understanding how to communicate with that code frequency through its division and its coloration patterns, through its acting cycles and its human behavioral vibration system. Because everybody connects through an upgrading volume. And that volume puts you on where you're supposed to be through your division. Okay? It's extremely powerful stuff. So you want to connect in all realms and understand more of what's going on through you, your communications of you, your line singles of you, okay, your perceptions of you, your minds of you. The mind adaptation is under more communications with you through the mind, okay, and the answering patterns through its heart, okay, and everything through its falling of its soul, all right? That's how you're going to communicate through the simulative of its matrix. So we're setting line division through your mind adaptation systems, the hydraulics and the energy vibration systems. We're setting your gravity centers, okay? Your vibrational signals are going to set. So it's understanding your pixel activation codes is now a listening panel within you. So that's how you connect through the hydraulics, okay, through the cybergenetics, geometry, and everything through what's going on through the cybergenetics, like I said, and everything through the cyborg activation, panel divisions, where you get into the stratospheres, the biodomes, the hemoglobin, and then you get into the plasma and the plasmesium, anything through connection. You're going to understand more dimensions and portals and activations and code frequencies. That's extremely important to everybody. You have to understand what's going on when it comes to divisions, okay, into the matrix, into the simulation, okay, and the mortal of yourself, okay, which is the 6th division, okay, the 6th dimension. And then you get into the 7th of the crown chakra. Okay, once you get into that, now you're into space atmosphere. Okay, so your adaptation cycle systems are going to understand more communications when it comes to the web graphing, alignment systems, or GPS location, angular, triangular thesis. Okay, because now you get into the prothesis, okay, and then you get into the gamma thesis. Those are the 3 ones that you have to understand through communication, because that formulates everything through the computer software mechanisms. And that high-rises everything through your GPS location signals. And that keeps you informed of what's going on through the mind, the heart, and the soul recognition systems. So your locations are extremely important to you, okay? So when you go through its vibrational panels and you go through your light activations, I'm telling you exactly, especially for the New Year's, you're going to see what's going to happen with you. So it's going to take you out, right? And what it's going to do is going to do a receptacle division through scanning mode system. You're going to see the particles and energies and the molecules and the follicles, everything that's through its conception when it comes to the galaxy system, because everybody connects to the galaxy system of planet vibration, because everything through communication line signals all has communication with your planets, right? So basically you're in space right away, you get to its atmosphere, you go, you change into a particle system, okay? And then you go into a certain coloration system because that's your balance. That's your frequency level. That's your age of its content when it comes to vibrational signals through your human vibrational system, which is your panel division through pixel activations. So it takes 80% of your body out through vibration, okay, opens up your light activation system through its heart of expansion, and it gives you a whole new energy field. And that energy field is going to put you back down on its dimensional earth and put you in the vibrational panels of the fifth dimension. Okay, so you have to understand the molecule system. You have to understand you're coming into the animated particle system. The molecule system is going to line divide everything through calculation and mass. That's going to tell you through traction division where you are through location of your division through your planet vibration system. Now you're communicating with your planet. It's extremely, extremely powerful energy. And now you're getting more connected through your dream set sequencing systems, and your ascension is awake. It's fantastic stuff, people. It really is. Now you're getting more communications with yourself, and now you're understanding more of your light and dark. Okay, it's getting balance with yourself through your voice and grids, through communication and matrix and the coloration patterns. That vibrational signal is understanding line frequency levels when it comes to singularity of line defense. Once you get in line defense, now you're understanding dimensions, because at line frequencies is everything. Because you can go through panel divisions of dimensions. Force recognize you're going through one, but you're going through 4 divisional levels. Remember I tell you how Father and Mother was taking me into 24 activations of dimensions through portal divisions? That's what I'm saying. That's speed force. Okay. So that's paraphrasing units of 12 atmospheres to combine into one. Okay. They took me all the way into the past and then beyond its past, and exactly who I became and what I was supposed to do and why I'm here and what's my journey. What is my mission? What is going on? And how do I change everything through the global metric system? So knowing more of yourself through balance, the more you understand of love and its light, because everybody has a love of a light. Okay. So it's something that's given back to you. Okay. You've always had it. It's just coming back to you through its balance, through a new division of a 5 activation code system, which is a vibration, to its communication levels of the simulation. Okay. So it's more communications with the matrix, more communications with your mortal self. Okay. How to become out of human to meta-human into formations of all communication line signals through stars, anything through nation plantation formations of spaceships, all communication levels of colorations of planets and vibrations, setting your divisions through all circulation population circuits of all civility when it comes to the galactic families. That's how we connect through families. It's like, love thy neighbor, love thy friend, love thyself, love thy nature, again and again and again and again. The more you love yourself, when you communicate through space, the more you connect through partnership of everything through planet energy vibration system through an energy of intelligence. Okay. Terry, how you doing? Yeah, I know. Don't worry about that. That's communications of dark. Yeah, I got that all under control. Yeah, I know exactly what's going on, Terry. I know everybody's. See, the thing is, you have to understand the psychological system. That's how you communicate through energy of intelligence. Okay, it's understanding that the dark resides on so many levels. It's trying to force recognize everything. It's trying to keep the humanity vibration on a division of 3D. It's trying to keep its depopulation. It wants to depopulate everything through communication, put everybody in a microchip division through line communication of human GPS location signals. Okay. They want to put you into an AI operation system through their energy force recognition system. So they'll be controlling human vibration systems through its vaccine. Okay. That's not going to happen. I'm here to put everybody back into the light formation system, into love of light. Okay. That's the difference between, that's what I'm saying. Light and dark are fighting right now. So it's understanding how to get the balance. And like I said, it's set in its division. So you have nothing to worry about. Okay. So because you're concentrating on the media and the social media, that's what you're accepting. You're not seeing the truth of everything that's happening with its future. See, once you see the future, what's going on, you get a better understanding how to ease everything within inside you. Okay. Because all communication levels, once you understand more communications of the mind, because it's fighting with the mind, it's fighting with the heart, and it's fighting with the soul. The soul is the recognition of you inside. It's the light and dark that you have that you're force recognizing through the light and dark. So it's a spiritual force through light and dark force. That's all it is. Okay. And like I said, everything that's being shut down through its locked down surface is understanding why these things. Okay, that's force recognized when it comes to light. Okay, but there's dark entity force systems through all location centers that are trying to take over the global metric system. Okay, through the dark system. Okay, I'm the light. There's the dark. Like I said, with light, there's dark. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. Now you understand what's going on. Like the true understanding how everything is forced, okay, into space and time, okay? You know, but like I said, I have partnerships with all realms through definitions of dark force systems. I have to, because they know who I am and I know who they are, right? So it's extremely complicated. It's trying to like, think of it as like, how do I explain it? Okay. You see Star Wars, Luke Skywalker, he fights Darth Vader, you know, with the laser. That's what it is. So it's fighting the inside. Okay. So light is fighting dark with the swords. That's what it is. But it's all spiritual. But understanding the code frequencies and how to communicate through the mind, that's how you take everything out through its controlling mechanisms of dark. Okay. Because dark has energy force, light has energy force. Okay. Dark is dark force, light is light force. See, that's the understanding, because it's connected energy and everything is communicating through the mind. And that's how it connects everything, through the heart. Okay? Because dark force doesn't recognize the heart system. It only communicates through manipulation, like I said, right? It takes over the body system through dark, right? But light defeats the dark. Okay? It's all spiritual, people. Okay? You have to understand it's all psychological system that's trying to take over the humanity system. Because, like I said, not just the manipulation, but understand that humans don't understand the transformation lights of communications through the mind system. Okay, the dark does, and they're trying to take over the global metric system, okay, to the 5 gamma ray system. And that 5 gamma ray system is understanding all communication of energy that's going into the body frequency levels, and they're trying to keep you balanced through their level. They're trying to control you through its humanity of its vibration. Okay, they're trying to keep you on location systems of GPS location systems. So it's a tracking device. That's what it is. Okay. So just sit tight. I know what I'm doing. I know I'm here. I know what I have to do. So they're aware, very well aware of what's happening, and they know they can't do anything. But if you see the future, I think you get a better understanding why these things are happening. Okay, it's because everything is communicated through the mind. Okay, everything was created through the mind at the very beginning. Okay, knowing how powerful the mind is knowing how powerful the spiritual mind is, and how everything is taken over through the mind, because it is a controlling mechanism, and everything is controlled through energy of thoughts. Okay, once you understand that, then you understand, because remember I was telling you about everything through energy. As soon as you're born, you're connected through energy of thoughts. That's what's recognized through your DNA structures, which is a biochemical system, 3 molecule. You started with your silicone system, right? You connect with your energy through your human vessel. Okay, you don't control your thoughts. We do. Okay, that's force understanding of happening. It's going way beyond the mind and how you're connected. You know the dimensional Earth is in space, but you have to understand there are energy of intelligence that are higher formations of communications. With light, there's dark. Okay, so dark is trying to take over humanity. Okay, so that's what's happening right now in this process. The more you understand that, the more you understand why I'm here and what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. That gives you a little bit more, a relaxing motion through its system. Okay, and the best thing you can do is try to meditate more. Right, that's the best thing that you can do. Right, because if you meditate, that formulates a little bit more understanding and takes you away from the social media, because the social media is nothing but negative. It's not positive at all. Nothing on negative. You know, they're saying, oh, how many deaths? You know, we got to be locked down. How long are we going to be locked down? You know, what's going to happen next? Oh, the world's coming to an end. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So basically, it's all psychological. Okay. And that's the manipulation that the dark's trying to do. It's trying to deceive you. Okay. It's trying to take over your mind. Okay. And that's what energy is. Okay. Energy comes from space. You don't see it because you have to be at my perception. Okay. You don't see it because you have to see angels through my perception. You don't see it because you have to see my perception through the matrix of simulation. Because I voice my opinion and I communicate in all levels when it comes to simulation matrix. Okay. I am the God frequencies. I am the God of demigods. I am all communication levels, right? Of everything through its realm. Okay. I'm not just the creation of everything, but I'm the force of everything. So I'm an eternal force of energy force through all communications of activation of lights through your love system. Okay. Like I said, energy goes everywhere. It flows in everything and everywhere. That's what it does. So I can travel information to you in seconds. I can put something in your mind in seconds. I can change your brainwave and frequency systems and put allocation location system of planet energy communication line signals in seconds. I can change your framing system to the hydraulics of a scanning mode system in seconds. Everything is connected through the mind, people. Okay. So the controlling methods of dark control anything. And like I said, it's been done for many, 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 many years, but the traction division doesn't allow it. Okay. It's in its passage where I come in and I change everything through the global metric system. Okay. Okay. Because the thing is that humanity doesn't understand the spiritual force. They don't understand the dark force. Okay. You have to be at its perception through its mind. Okay. So it's all about controlling. That's what it is. It's very, very powerful stuff. And the thing is that dark is extremely, extremely intelligent, right? But so am I, right? But light always defeats dark. Okay. So you can take it for what it is, but I'm energies of everything. Okay. So if you understand that, and if you really understand energy through vibration and frequencies, because it changes everything through its switching panels. A switching panel is understanding your vibration through your body system, through its rotation systems, how it goes. This is my rotators. These are energy rotators through vibration through my body system. That's what it does. Okay. This, okay, is the energy cycle. It's connected through its atom system. Okay. This is formations of my panel divisions through psych-op and psych-lord divisions. It's understanding circular rotation and how everything is connected through your body system, through your gravity centers, because everybody connects through voice and grid. Okay. So when I communicate and I want to understand what's going on with the simulation of dimensions, I see the line signals, and everything in the center is its grid. You have to understand the grid. You're on the grid. If you're off the grid, that means that you're not communicating through the simulation. That means you've teleported to another division through energy communication levels. Okay. Teleportation through vortex division is very important to understand your body frequency levels through your body simulator. But you have to understand more of its weather. Okay. This is way, way beyond. I know it's complicated for a lot of people, and a lot of people just see the fear. But knowing that you can control anything through the mind and how to do these things, because you are controlling mechanisms that can be controlled. I hate to say it. I'm sorry to say it, but that's what it is. That's what dark is doing. It wants you to point division and put everything in its connection. It wants to keep you on its energy system. It wants to be controlling your GPS location systems, people. Okay? You have to understand what the future is and what it wants to do, but it's not going to happen. Okay? It's not allowed. Okay? The most powerful energy force systems is Father, Mother, and Archangels. They are the most powerful energy force in the solar systems. All communication of universal systems, multi-connections of all realms. Okay. I don't know. It's just way, way beyond complicated. It's complex. It's so complex. It's hard to understand. And sometimes I don't understand myself because I communicate not anymore as a human. So I have to go down to your vibration to communicate on that level. So it's understanding how you communicate on so many levels of vibration, because everybody's connected through energy, through frequencies, right? And the harmonics is different tones. Okay, SOS. SOS, right? That's communication through space and time frequency levels through light communication at dimension portal activation codes. It's complicated, like I said, but you have to trust me on what's happening, okay? The fear is going to go away through everything, and it's going to bring you back into your balance through your 5 activation codes. That's all you need to know, okay? That's going to force recognize everything through light and dark. It's knowing that you don't have to understand, but you have to know that everything, the fight is within the self, okay? So light and dark are communicating through the mind system, through space and time, because everything is connected through the mind, through the transmission lights, through the perceptions, through the audios and the audio signals of the gamma ray system, right? You just have to understand energy, entity force, intelligence, line signals, fragmentation line systems, gamma rays, vibrational signals, laser signals, gamma ray signals, prothesis signals, space signals, communication line fragmentation line signals, pyramid activation code frequency level signals. All is connected through space, people. I only give you what you need to know, right? The more you understand what energy of intelligence is, you get an understanding why there is manipulation in this world and how everything is connected and why Father and Mother are cleansing everything out through the dimensional earth, okay? It's taking out the dark point systems of all locations of its earth. It's dimensional earth. It's cleansing everything into the Gardens of Eden. You guys have to read history. You know Gardens of Eden is real, right? Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve are my cousins. I know who I am. It's hard to explain. I'm Archangel Azareth. I'm all gods of Eden. I am the connection through major grids. I am a grid worker. I'm an ascentiant. I'm a pantheism. I'm a monotheism, an astrotheism. I'm a galactic force recognition system of all commanding force recognitions of spaceships and alignments. Okay? I'm force recognizing all communications of realms through divisions. I created all solar systems. So more you understand of what's going on. See, when you are healed, you get a better understanding because your line communicated through me. Okay? So you understand that dark can be communicated through others. So it's energy force that's traveling around the global metric system, and it's dark energy that's going around its humanity system. Okay? Do you understand that? Energy travels. Okay? So if you get force recognized, okay, and you get extremely dark force that understands everything through planet and energy and vibration and frequencies, and they're really good healers, they're trying to control everything through their humanity vibration system. Okay? And you have to know these things because it could be anybody, right? But you have to understand the perceptions because that's the spiritual act. You can understand the truth of what's inside them is the dark, because everybody resides in light and dark, right? So understanding the intelligence of its energy through its vibration, you understand its dark realm system. So it's understanding how to take out that dark vibration of its entity force and put it back into its planet system. Okay? It's gone way beyond healing people. Okay? The dark has been trying to take over the dimensional earth through energy, vibration, and frequency. Okay? It's trying to put location of energy or communication levels through the global metric system of line communication. It's trying to change your computer graphing system and put you in the AI operation program system. Okay? Into their realm, which is the dark realm. Okay, you guys have to know what's going on now. I'm telling you, okay, Father and Mother are telling me to tell you of what's going on so you guys get a better understanding how communication is connected through space and time and how everything formulates through energy. Okay, because there's a lot of people that are upset, confused, frustrated, angry, don't know what to do, right? Some people are committing suicide, right? Because they don't know how to communicate within. You have to understand this is a spiritual force of dark energy and light energy. That's all it is. It's a psychological system. Humanity doesn't understand the psychological system. Okay? You may understand the physical, but you don't understand the mental, and you certainly don't understand the spiritual. All right? That's manipulation, and that's what the dark realms are trying to do. They're trying to connect through energy waving patterns and take over your mind system, people. Okay? Now, I'm getting a little bit aggressive because you have to understand the truth of what's going on and understand why I'm put on this dimension Earth. Okay, because once you see what I see through my perception, I can take anything out through dark energy. And that's what I am. I know who I am. I know what I'm supposed to do, and I know why I'm here. Okay, they know why I'm here. Right? So why do you think they're doing things? Oh, we're coming up with a vaccine. Oh, 10 million people are going to die. Right? Blah, 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 blah. Right? They're putting negative systems to give you fear, people. Okay? This just go out to the galactic, but also goes out to the solar divisions, but it also goes out to the new viewers. Try to use this as just a spiritual event. It's a huge event between communications of light and dark force. Okay? So if you ever watch TV and you see spaceships flying around and all that too, that's what's happening in space. Once you see it through my perception, what I see, then you understand what's going on. Because I'm the commander in chief, right? And I can't in all realms. Okay, I have so many recruits through Alliance of Formation Systems. But once you understand communications within, now you understand energy of intelligence and how it can be taken over. Okay? That's the dark. Okay? Dark. All right? And then the light takes over the dark. Right? But you have to understand perception. You have to understand where they come from. Okay? And like I said, the manipulation is knowing that you can just be yourself, but knowing that something is taken over you and have no idea what that is. Because it's energy of intelligence that's taken over your body electrical system. It's controlling everything through its methical system. It's controlling everything through your behavioral system. It's controlling everything through your energy system. It's controlling everything through your atmosphere system. It's controlling everything of its community system. It's controlling everything of its humanity system through its energy of its cycle through vibrational panel systems. Where do you think we get through the satellites? Satellites go into the sky surfacing system of planets of dark realms. They connect back down to the... See, the thing is, too, is they have dark realm spaceships, too. Right? Same with light. Now, it's extremely real because it's in the mind system. Viewers don't understand that because they think with the human brain. So they put dark realms, puts the psychological system, locks you down through mechanisms, puts the energy and force recognizes and puts you in your gravity system. I said, oh my God, I'm scared. I don't know what to do. Am I going to die? That's fear. That's energy that they're putting into you. Okay? Stop watching social media. Concentrate on yourself within, knowing you are force recognized of your lights. You have the love of light. Now, I know it's extremely hard, but if you understand spiritualism, you understand where I'm coming from and how everything is taken out through its dark realm. Okay? So it's understanding code frequencies. It's understanding pixel activations. It's understanding energy. Okay? And how it's taken out through its dark energy. So, I hate to say it. Yeah, it's been controlled for many, many centuries. And now things are changing like you wouldn't believe. I mean, when I go global, you guys are going to go, oh my gosh, what is going on? This is real. And you're going to see it as it's real, because having the control is knowing that everything is coming safe, knowing that, okay, now everything's coming together. And over time, you're going to understand why I'm doing these things through interviews. You're going to understand what is spiritual, how powerful spiritual is. The spiritual is the mind system, people. And that's how it controls everything through energy of flow. Okay? You guys have to understand that. You are energy. Okay? Because energy can travel. Anything through energy can go inside you. It could be light or dark, people. And that's the controlling mechanism. It takes over. You have to live in space. You have to be space to understand what's going on through light force. Then you get a better understand how the dark force activates your pixel activations, activates your perceptions, takes over your mind capacitor systems, so the energy of its hydraulics. It's energy of intelligence that's taken over your wires, your electricities, your acting units. There's so many things through your vibrational panel systems you have to understand. It takes over your heart. It takes over the soul. Okay? And then your soul's trapped. So dark is taken over, and it's taken over your light. Why do you think there's people that are born, and when they wake up, their light
is their form. It could be in a metal box. It can be in a jail cell. It could be anything. It's understanding the spiritualism of yourself, knowing that the light takes over everything and you just expand and the light comes out. So force recognizes and your ascension awakens. Okay. It opens up everything through its risen. Okay. And it takes away the dark and you become a different person through its media, its social media, its community, right? Your vibration high rises. Okay. And then you get more understanding of who you are and what's going on, you know, with myself. That's the abundance. That's the awareness. That's the consciousness. Okay. The dark for many, many years has kept you trapped in your soul, people. You have to understand your soul. Okay. All right. Dark can take over your soul if you don't know what you're doing. That's manipulation. All right. And they take over the people that are weak. Okay. So I want to get more understanding what dark and light is and how it can take over anything through energy. Okay. I think if you understand that more, you get a better understanding why you meditate and why is it so important to understand your communications through your new chakra system and why it's better to know your illumination lights and your protective divisions when it comes to your solar of its visionary activation code systems. It's very important you understand light and dark formations and how it communicates and how it can be manipulated and how can it be controlling through its mechanisms. Okay. Now, you probably don't think I'm right. You probably think I'm just off the charts. You probably think I'm this, and it doesn't matter what you think. I know what I'm doing. I know who I am, and I know where I'm going, and I know what I need to do. Okay. So, and it's upsetting because I see this, right? But that gives me the more power of what I need to do through its love of its cycle because I'm getting ready. And it's only on a time frequency level because I have to get those upgrades before it can clear the global metric system. Okay. So it's understanding communications with all levels of activation codes through the code frequencies, right? Through dimensions of portals. So it's understanding how to go through each country and destroy the divisions of dark realms that are connected through energy of force through many, 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 many years. Okay. You have to be in the spiritual mind, people, to understand what's going on. Okay. So it's rebirthing yourself, knowing that when you pass, you go through a light, you go through a tunnel. There is a tunnel, yes. When you go through the tunnel, you see your family or whatever, okay? Wherever you go through balance, through your vibration, it puts you in your proactive system through your dream set sequencing systems, and it puts you in where you want to go, where you want to be through your thoughts. It will take you there through its energy. This is exactly what happens when you pass. You go through energy, right? And it circles and cycles. Remember I was telling you about the lost souls? Everything through connection to space has its space structure. So when you see what I see through my perception, I see lost souls in the observed systems. Okay. That's understanding that they're there for a reason because they've done something wrong. So it's understanding, you have to understand civility. You have to understand humility. You have to understand space has its point of view when it comes to if you're good or bad. Okay. So when you get lost in a division, you stay in space atmospheres and you structure divisions, understanding when you get into the karma, once you understand its karma, everything through formation changes, and then you get into light activations. Okay, when you get into light activations, then you get your wings. Okay, then you do your deeds. Okay, space is extremely real. The angelics is extremely real. Angels are real. Archangels are real. You guys have to know that. And there's a lot of people trying to figure out, okay, they're living in this dimensional earth, the 3D, but they're not realizing what space is, not what time is, what spiritualism is, what force is, what dark is, what light is. Okay. Everything is connected through the mind. Everything. Okay. So knowing that how to use the mind, how to communicate with the heart, and understand your soul of its spiritual force, because it's light and dark force, which is its ego. The dark is the ego, and that keeps you in its dark realm. It's a spiritual entity force system that's controlling your light communications. Okay? So This is an extremely, extremely powerful video. I know it's been 45 minutes. I say it was going to be shorter, but this is more through the God frequencies of all gods, of all Edens, and everything through its connection of its dimensions and its force recognized and everything. This is the answering patterns of Father, Mother, Archangels, and Angels to let everybody know what's going on through its spiritual force of light and dark. Okay? I don't expect you to understand that because you have to be at my perception. Because you know perception changes. Eyes change. Okay? That's a simulation through matrix, through its grids. All right? But when you communicate through vibration and energy, through its frequencies, now you're understanding everything through communication. Okay? So, like I said, dark has been greedy and controlling and manipulative and forcing, and energy is given to me every single day, and knowing what I'm saying is truth among everything. Okay, this dimensional Earth, okay, has been mystified, misinformed, miscommunicated. It's been controlled. Okay. So you really have to pay attention to the Bible. It's not everything, because there's pages that are missed out. There's a lot of things that you guys don't have to know about. I might get into that later, but right now it's more concentration of the inner self, which is you. That's the spiritual force. Light and dark are fighting within the mind. Okay? So it's not just living the mind, it's being the mind. And that's the controlling of its mind. Okay? Like I said, you can't communicate with energy of intelligence through anything unless you understand the mind system. Because everything is controlled through its mechanisms of, the gamma ray systems. Gamma rays, perceptions, audios, mind, heart, soul, right? How to answer patterns every single day within through communication, through energy, frequencies, and vibrations. Okay? Because that structure is divided into everything through your dream set sequencing systems, and they become extremely real through its creation. Okay, so it's understanding how to control the things, it's how to destroy these things. And the spiritualism is really, really real. People have nightmares. How do you get a nightmare out of your system? If you're having a nightmare, it's because your thoughts are on its continuum through its voicing grids, right? Its perceptions, right? You're seeing something, right? That's telegraphing system through your mind system. And now it's coming to real because you're out of its mind system. So you're going to communicate through its dark vibration. That's a nightmare. Spiritual of its soul. Okay? Then you understand more communications of its energetic waving heart system. And how everything connects through its light activation of love systems. Okay? So virus media, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Everybody's loving it, I mean, they're chalking it up like this is that, COVID-19. It's not COVID-19. I could explain that to you. It's antimatter particle receptacle systems that are connected through your framing system. Okay, it's connection energy wavings, and it's connected through vibrations, and it's a molecule system through a particle system. It's silver lights. You can't see it. You have a naked eye. You have to see it through perception. But it goes into the immune respiratory system. And like I said, that is the good thing. You guys are getting confused. The virus is not the killer, okay? It's what's inside that is the killer. It's the virus, okay? The animated particles is trying to understand, the energy of intelligence. It controls its methods. So it's taking the cycle, like I said, and it's trying to take everything through its toxin. It's trying to uprise your lights. That's what it's doing. Nobody understands that because it's spiritual. Okay? You guys should be communicating through light communications of other channels on YouTube, and then tell you exactly what's going on with the dimensional Earth. And if you don't believe that, what are you believing? Okay? You're believing that this is never going to go away. You're believing that the fear is always going to take us. Or where is it going to take us? You're worried about what's going to happen to the new humanity system. All right? Stop thinking of fear. Control it within. And that's how you control everything through the mind of its communication, its adaptation of its frequency levels, through the communications of the heart and the soul. right? You have to understand the transformations, okay? You have to understand energy force of dark, energy force of light, okay? You understand the physical, the mental, the psychological, and the spiritual, okay? Your thoughts, like I said, is its connection to everything when it comes to the energy. For example, if you create a thought, you have a thought, you create it through the mind. The mind is out in space. You create it through activation, you create it through illumination, you create it through an energy field. It's extremely real. You can make it travel anywhere you want in any country. You can put it in anybody's body division. That's what it is, people. That's what energy can do. It's understanding how to controlling thoughts of human vibrations through energy of frequencies to its activations. You can put somebody into the matrix and they wouldn't even know what's going on. That's changing the mind framing systems. Okay? That's what dark is doing. Right? They don't want to high rise to the fifth dimension. They want to keep you here. Right? They want the dark realm to come in. They don't want the light. They want the fear. Right? And they're doing an exceptionally good job because everybody's worried about that. That's the first thing that everybody thinks of when you get up in the morning. Oh, it's COVID-19. What are we going to do next? Right? That's fear. Right? They want you to be fear. That's taken over. That's energy. That's dark energy. That's dark vibration. That's dark realm. Right? And they're doing a really good job knowing what they're doing. Right? Through their satellite dishes, putting energy of vibration systems. Right? Now, there's things I can say and there's a lot of things I can't say, right? But the truth will come out soon, so you guys get a better understanding of what's really going on with the dimensional Earth. I think once you guys get the truth of everything, then you understand why these things are happening. Okay? It's all about controlling people. That's all it is, you know? And, you know, once you get the truth of everything, right? That's going to high rise everybody's lights of love. And that's going to make you feel so much better about yourself, knowing that this is great. This is a new beginning. And it's just nature's trying to tell you to not just understand, but to adapt to what's inside you, to really appreciate the love you have within, communications within, the knowing within, the seeing within, the being within, I am within. And that follows up when it comes to the awareness and the conscious levels that you can achieve through greatness. How we can bring the human vibration system, okay, to higher levels, okay, of love, the acting cycles of love, right? And that's where it comes into the Gardens of Eden, right? But we got to wash away all the dark energy, okay? Now, you're probably thinking why people are dying. Now you know, because on the dimensional Earth, there are dark energy force systems, and they're connected. They are spot locators. Spot locators, understanding they're creating their own realm, right? But you have to see it through their perception. You have to see it through my perception, what I see, people. That's spiritual, okay? See, when you look at a ground formation, and you understand I'm not human, you know that, because I don't talk like a human. You know that. Humans don't talk like this, right? When I talk about ground formation communication levels, entity force communication signals, the high rise is its realm divisions where it comes into all activations, space activation systems. That's just, where's that coming from? It's higher intelligence from all communications of energy cycles, through communications of energy fields, through its mind system, okay? Now, you guys don't know it because energy goes into you, okay? And I keep saying that over and over and over. So the energy is taken over you if it's light or dark, okay? That's what a healer does. But a healer has to understand its definition of itself first through balance, okay? You can't heal anything if you don't know yourself first, all right? Where are you coming from? Where are you going? What kind of healing can you do, okay? That's what it is. How do I know you can heal? I say this over and over and over. You guys know I'm real. Cheryl knows I'm real. Okay. She understands her energy. She understands her vibration. She understands what's going on. Right. She knows it's psychological. Okay. That's the fear that's taken over everybody. It's a psychological system. Humanity doesn't understand that. That's manipulation. right? That's the taking over of its dark realm system through dark realm. If you don't think energy can't take over your body, then you have to do your research. You really, really do. Now, you probably think I'm crazy. This is a guy that's just doing a YouTube channel just to make money. No. It's hard to explain, and the more I explain to you, it gets more complicated. But understanding there is a spiritual force, there is a higher force, there is life after death. You know that. There has to be reincarnation. That's true to existence. Why you approach somebody knowing that, oh, you look familiar. I say that again. That person you're related to through communication, through another century system, through the past. Okay? Or its future communication of line signals, depending on what dimension you're at through its division, right? That's why you know somebody so well. It's like I know you for so many years, and we just met, right? That's energy. That's communication. That's vibration. That's frequencies, right? So you have to understand that energy can be controlled through anything, through light or dark, okay? You have to know that healing is extremely powerful, okay? Through light and dark, okay? So energy of intelligence, okay, can control anything. So you have to understand that this COVID-19 is extremely real because people are dying. That's coming from space, people, okay? That's what it is. It's a mutation that goes into your immune system. It's connected through space, okay? It's coming through nature, people, okay? Nobody's gonna be able to find a vaccine, right? And the demonic systems, okay, want to create an own vaccine and change the world of its global metric system, okay? Then there's gonna be more deaths, right? You guys have to know what's going on, and I'm telling you what's going on right now. That's what the dark realm wants to do, right? Because they're not medical, they're not doctors, okay? All right? They're healers in a way of taking over your body, okay? Light takes over the dark through its activation. You have to understand the difference between light and dark, and this is where it goes into the archangels, angels, and the falling angels, okay? You have to understand the difference between good and evil. What is good and what is evil? Evil is its transformation through communication of transformations when it comes to the psychological system. Okay? Everything has a passage. There's a reason why there's fallen angels. Okay? And in Independence, Lucifer, okay, was a good angel. Right? But what happened was, in short term, is that there's so many fallen angels through communication. You have to understand the relevance of what's happening through its benevolence and understand everything through its harmonious, and how Lucifer decided to go to the dark side because he wanted to force recognize, he wanted to have his own power. Okay? But the light didn't want that. So he was casted out. All right? Lucifer was casted out. Okay? So he adapted to his mind system and became his own, right? Revelation of dark realm system. Okay, he created his own civilization. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on. You guys have to know what's going on through dark. Okay, dark civilization came to the dimensional earth to take over humanity vibration through energy. Okay, that's the history, people. Okay, so now you know what's happening. Okay, so there are dark energy forces that are in body systems right now that are controlling its metric system. Okay, so they're trying to come up with a vaccine, okay, to control the global dark metric system through the GPS location systems, so they can track you, okay, into the AI operation. They want to create their own AI operation program, people, into the dark realm. Okay, on the light activation, that's going to change everything through its global metric system. All right, because dark already knows that. It's set in its division, but I want you to understand what's going on through its history. Okay, why there's angels, archangels, and fallen angels, why there's evil, why there's light, why there's good. Okay, what happened to Lucifer? Okay, all right. So if you get a better, more of its understanding, and don't think about the social media, okay, because the social media takes everything away. Okay, it's nothing but good. It's all bad. All right. The more you resonate on YouTube channels of dark, okay, you have to understand its connection. You have to understand its entity force systems that's going into you through energy, through vibration of magnetic force and highway, which takes over the mind system. So the more you're understanding why there's light and dark came to the dimensional earth. Okay, you can't have light activation all of a sudden. There's a reason why there has a past, present, and future. There's a reason why the fifth dimension is on its division of Gardens of Eden, and why dark is taken away. Okay, but over the years, okay, right from the very beginning, when the dimensional earth was set in its division, okay, light and dark was set on its plantation right away. Okay. Remember split divide, light and dark, right? So as you see, I'm in the book of Revelations. Okay. Through time frequency global system, how you change the activations back to zero, which is the major grids. That changes the global metric system to its location. And that gets rid of the dark realm system and high rises humanity vibration system into the fifth dimension. And then you start communicating through the simulation of its matrix. Okay, so I think you guys have to know history. You really, really have to pay attention because there is history there in space. Okay, and people don't think that space is real. You got a lot of work to do, people. You have to understand what energy is because everything around you is energy. Everything. Dimensions, portals, everything. Everything is connected through energy. Anything can be controlled through energy. The more you understand that, the more you understand what's going on through its history and why these things are done through its past, present, and its future, right? The dark realm doesn't want you to have a future. It wants to stay in the past. It wants to create its own AI operation program system, okay? That's controlling, right? So more understanding what a spiritual force is between light and dark and what they're doing, now you're understanding everything through communication of its history and its ancestry, okay? Why we have archangels, angels, and fallen angels, okay? All right? Now, the thing is, I see everything through perception. Angels, archangels, everything. Fallen angels. They're in the sky surfacing system, lost souls, right? Right? Because I communicate. I understand my body. And once you understand your body, you understand communication within the body. That's meditation. That's mind over matter. People, there is mind over matter. Telekinesis. Okay? So it's extremely, extremely powerful video. And more history will come to you when you get into your light activations. You will start understanding where you came from. You're understanding what archangels are here for and why they're supposed to be here and what they're supposed to do for you through communication. Okay? Why we have father, why we have mother, the history of father, the history of mother, the history of energy, the history of everything you want to know. This will come a lot more easier for you because now you're connected through its light activation. Okay? And no longer in its dark realm definition through manipulation. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Loads of a distraction, and that's what the dark is doing. I can't listen to anything with heavy energy. It's not saying to me. Yeah, there you go. See, that's the thing. Because you're very sensitive with your vibrational panels. See, the thing is, too, when you communicate through that. And it's very disturbing to a lot of people. Because when you go outside, you understand their vibration and you understand its fear, and that fear is its energy, and that can take over your energy. So it's their energy going into your energy, but you have to protect it through its light, right? Because if you don't know how to control your body system and protect your light system, their energy of fear will go into you, and that could be dark. Okay, so that's why we have to be connected through line signals, everybody. Okay, through its activation of its light, right? Because with there's light vibration, there's dark vibration. Okay. All right. Now it's a septical unit system. Dark vibration is connected through energy of intelligence. Dark knows exactly what to do once it gets into its body system. Okay. Because it controls everything through the mind, the heart, and soul. Okay. And it's extremely hard to get out because now it's controlling your light. And now it's trapping your light. And that's all done through the spiritualism. Okay. So if you guys understand your dreams, when you have a dream and something that doesn't make any sense to you, and you understand why am I in jail, or understand why am I under a rock, or why am I underneath the grounds? Okay. Why am I flying in space? Right. Everybody has dreams like that, but you don't understand its interpretation through its integration. Right. Because it's not real to you until you awake. So it's knowing that the ascension is extremely real through the mind. Your higher self is coming out. Okay? It's communicating all waving cycles through planet energy vibrations, and it's communicating with dark vibrations too through partnership. Okay? So it's understanding how to control everything through its ego, through its balance of its ego. Right? So, and the fear of nothing is knowing that you don't have an ego, right? The ego can be taken out through control, and that's light activation through love, right? But knowing, if you could actually see it of what's going on, then you get a better understanding. Wow, this is really real. I mean, this is unbelievable what I'm seeing, you know? Like I said, there's change. It changes everything, right? So I just wanted to point that out to you because this is an extremely, extremely powerful message. It's a video conference through all teleportations, through all communication levels. And the more you understand energy can be manipulated, it can be controlled, and it can be force wind. It can take over anything. But it's understanding how to take things out of the body system. Right? So like I said, when you're dreaming, right? Make it very clear. When you have a dream and you don't understand its recognizations of its dream, it's because you're not paying attention of what's going on through its communication of its higher self, right? But when you awake, you can control everything around you, and you can force recognize everything through communication of vibration, see light or dark, because you don't want dark to come into you, because dark wants to control you and wants to take over your light. It's extremely powerful. It's trying to take over the light of the activation of its angel, archangel, right? It's very powerful stuff because that's what dark is. It controls you inside through dark force. Okay? It's understanding how to control everything out through its light force and how to take everything out. So it's activating cycles through its light communication of its heart system, and how you take dark realm systems and put them back into its light activation system. Okay? So, yep, everybody's programmed. Everybody's on a contract. You guys have to understand Dolores Cannon. She's extremely real. You know, David Icke. He's a powerful message. He's an upcycle through a down system. He communicates the truth. Truth will set you free. There are people put on this earth for a reason, and they're giving messages out of what's going on, and you have to be prepared of what's going on. Okay? Knowing everything has past, present, and future. It has history through ancestry. Okay? Now, the thing is, too, you have to believe in King Tut. Is King Tut real, or is he a fantasy? Are tombs real or are they fantasy? Right? Are the pharaohs real or are they a fantasy? Are energy of intelligence through vibration of alien plantation formations a fantasy? No. Everything is real because you're connecting through the mind. Everything is connected through the mind. Mind over matter, people. Mind telepathy through telekinesis through energy of communication levels of intelligence. Okay? Anything can be controlled through energy. Okay? So it's understanding that things can be done. Dark realm can take over the vibrational panels of the fifth dimension easily because it understands its controlling medicine and understands how to communicate. Right? Now, if the dimensional earth was born from the very beginning, all through light activation, we wouldn't be going through this process. But there's a reason why these things are happening. It's in the book of Revelations. It's in the Bible, people. Okay? It's an interpreted, and that's why it's line signal, and that's why it's extremely small. Okay? There's a reason why it's small. That's code frequency. Remember I was telling you about every letter, number, and shape is a code frequency line signal through vocabulary line systems. You have to understand space identification through mapping of alien graphing systems. Okay, lines, frequency of lines, shapes, letters, numbers, destructuring systems through all structuring systems on matrix grids. Okay, so so you guys got questions? Great. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Hope everybody's doing well through your proactive systems and you're keeping yourself positive, knowing that it's going to be very open through its channels and its division, going back into its light communication, light signals, and everything's going to be over soon. I disconnected myself in the matrix while in meditation, not recommended all at once, my friends. Yeah, you have to understand communication levels first through your voice and grids before you can get into that. So you guys got questions? That's great. I've been ill, felt like withdrawal. That's okay, Cosmic. Everybody's going through an acting cycle. So it's understanding that dark is trying to go into you. Okay, and you're trying to fight the dark. All right. So you have to send balance through light and dark. And that's how you force recognize. So if there's an entity force system, I said that before, if you get an entity force system of a dark vibration that is stronger than you, it's trying to take over your immune system. It's trying to take over your health system. Okay. That's what it is. All right. If you go to my PayPal, I can help you out in that. I can take you out. Right. I understand everything through energy of force, through dark recognition, vibration systems. So I know exactly who it is and how to take it out of your body system. That's why you feel ill. Right. It doesn't want you to force win. It doesn't want you to get more information. Okay, that's what dark is. Dark wants to put you at a division and it wants to bring it down to its lower level. It wants to keep you where it's supposed to be. And that's a code frequency. It's trying to control everything through the body of its line signals, okay, through its fragmentation line system, okay, which is a dark realm activation code system. All right. But I appreciate you guys giving that to me because I can help you out either way through my PayPal. I can help you out and put you back into your balance. So it's understanding how to communicate with higher force, a dark force, right? So that's the manipulation, is they're trying to take over you, right? Because they know what I'm doing to you. So they're going to get higher entity force systems of dark realm systems trying to control you, right? So that's where I come in, right? To change everything through its traction division, change everything through co-frequencies. You understand your illuminations of your pixels and how they connect through light and dark, okay? Because if a dark entity force goes into you, it's now controlling your pixels. It's now controlling your mind, your heart, and your soul, and your energy fields, right? And it controls your voicings, right? And it disharmonizes everything through its motion sensors, and it communicates through your transmission lights. That's what dark energy, people. That's what it does. That's controlling, right? Because you're not at that level, and they know you're not at that level because it's all spiritual. Like I said, people, it's a light and dark energy force fight through space and time. That's all it is, right? So that's why I'm put on this channel. And what you think I'm just some kind of comedian that's just, you know, doing this for a purpose, for no purpose. I'm doing this because I have to do this, and I have to give this back to you to know how real I am through energy. Okay? Because with there's light, there's dark. And there's communications of dark force that are trying to communicate with you. You think they're light, but they're dark. Right? There's a lot of people on YouTube systems that are communicating through the dark. Right? And that's why they come to me and say, Andrew, I got dark in me. I feel it. I feel the energy. What's going on? How do I get it out of me? I'll get it out of you because I understand the communication of its dark system. You understand? I understand where it comes from its planet system. You have to understand our planets are very real, people. And the only way you can understand that is to see it through its perception. All right? Humanity doesn't understand that because they live in the 3 dimension. They think they still live in the 3 dimension through its body system. Right? They think they still live in that vibration of its panel division through its activation. They think they live in that heart system through its correlation, right? They think they live in that soul. And the thing is, too, a lot of people don't understand the soul. The soul is the spiritual, okay? That's the point. That's the act. That's the follow. That's the abundance. That's the awareness. That's the consciousness. Everything is connected through your pyramid, through its activation of its diamond core, okay? So, yeah, anybody can have a similar experience, but I'm telling you exactly why you're ill and why you feel withdrawal. It's because there's dark energy force system that's trying to take over your body system, cosmic, okay? I'm the only one that can take it out because I understand communications of all realms through partnership. Right? So, yep, you'll feel great. You understand, whoa, Andrew's extremely powerful. He knows what he's doing. You know? But to do that, you have to be gods of Eden, and you have to be all energy cycles through all realms of different definitions of universal set systems. And you have to be demigods, because that's electronic interference through cloud interference. Okay, you have to understand how to use electricity. So it's a cloud formation through a dimensional set. It's electricity that comes down to you, and it splits the dark entity force. Powerful stuff through electricity, people. So I can illuminate its light sky. I can change dimensional portals through activation of colors. That's what gods can do. Okay? Who do you think controls the weather? You know, the weatherman? The one that's reporting the weather? No. Space and time. Energy, communication, energy of intelligence. Babe, we control everything through the solar systems. We control everything through its energy of its flowing mechanisms. We control everything through its alignments. Okay? You know, and creation has to come from somewhere. It comes through the atom, through its energy, through its vibration, through its activation, into its solar division, into its dimensional of its earth system, through its gravity system. Okay? So the more you understand there's higher force that controls everything, now you get into understanding what is happening with your body system through its fear of its COVID-19. Okay? Now, the reason why I do quotes is to let you know that it's not what you think it is. You have to understand that it's just psychological. Okay? Because psychological can take over the mind. It wants you to be afraid. Right? And the more you're afraid, the more it's doing its job. Okay? That's controlling. Right? So, if you understand how powerful energy and frequencies and intelligence is, you get a better understanding, because many years, humans are trying to figure out what are aliens. Why are they here? Right? We're here to keep an eye on you. We're here to keep you on a communication level of you. We're here to let you know what's going to happen. So everything has its past, present, and its future. right? Now, the thing is too, when you see, for example, F fighters, stealths, they go into the atmosphere systems, they do tests, right? They do communication levels, the geometric systems, you know, the chemtrails and all that, right? That's dark energy, people. The chemtrails that go in the sky, that's dark energy. That's vibrations that are coming down into energy systems. They're communicating through his vibration of his panel of his body system, people. That's what chemtrails are. Okay, I'm taking everything out of its chemtrail. I'm changing the atmospheres. I'm deharmonizing everything through its dark realms. Okay, that is all done through its neutral system when it comes to 5 activation codes into the light activation systems. You have to understand portals through weather and how you can change everything, right? Because you know there's space. You've seen astronauts in space, right? Everything is above, and then you see the gravity, and then you start floating, right? So, you know, I give you more and more what's going on and why these things are happening. And it just goes way beyond human understanding and why things are developing through its dark realm. So you have nothing to worry about. Everything is going to happen. And when you see it happen, you're going to go, wow, this is amazing. I feel great. Thank God it's over, right? And people are saying that there's going to be another virus, you know. Don't listen to that, you know. Yes, there's earthquakes. Yes, there's weather patterns. It's going through its cleansing right now, and it's changing its coloration through its rhythms, a rhythm of a solar system, which is connected through its energy system. That's a gravitation. So it's creating its energy fields, people. Okay. So it's kind of like a ripple effect. It's changing the colorations, okay, through its harmonizing system. And it's coming into the Gardens of Eden. So those energy fields through its glowing mechanisms. That's why we're having earthquakes, hurricanes, tornadoes, right? We've been having those for many, 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 many years, right? The reason why we're having these things is because it's healing people. Yes, it's destruction. Yes, it's taking people out. But you have to understand the history of the dimensional Earth. Why we have these tsunamis. Yes, it's taken up millions of people, but there's a reason for that. It's cleansing, and it's been going on for centuries and centuries and centuries. Okay? 2020 is the awakening. 2020 is the activation. 2020 is the love system through love cycles, through all alignments of activation codes, which puts you back into your love system of your activation cycles. Okay? So it's rebirthing your system and taking you out of its old system. Of all programs that you are contracted with, you're coming with a new contract. Okay, because once you're born, you go through a contract division through the molecule system, the galaxy system of DNA structures. I created humans through vibration, energy, communications, electronics, circuitry systems. So if I know that, I know how to heal, right? So it's understanding the mastering of energy, the mastering of vibration, the mastering of manipulation, the master of controlling. Okay? But I use it for the greater good, right? Dark realm uses it for the bad, right? And that's the psychological system that's damaging everything through your program systems. It's trying to control everything through your computer system, people. All right? So, why do you think we have Area 51? Right? Why do you think we have Chernobyl? Does anybody understand the history of Chernobyl? What's going on with that? Does anybody understand what Area 51 is? I communicated right away. I have to communicate when I get in transformation meditation. I fly around to get control of everything. I have to get partnership. So I'm shaking hands with dark every single where I go, right? So they formulate and then they're saying, okay, Anders knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain, but it's all spiritual. It's like I said, when you go through out of the mind, you can travel anywhere in seconds and be there through energy. And then you come back and tell what you saw. Okay. The Bermuda Triangle, I told you exactly what that is in my video, okay? Why is the Bermuda Triangle here? Why do ships disappear, okay? Okay, where's the truth to that? Why is it set in its water cycles? Why does there fuming gases come out through its water's containments, right? Everything is put on this earth for a purpose. Okay, there's a lot of things you don't disturb. There's reasons for that. There's reasons why we have pyramids. You have to understand where pyramids come from, why we have pyramids on dimensional earth. Okay? They are the acting cycles when it comes to all communications of spaceships. That's why we have pyramids, people. Okay? Why do you think we have volcanoes? Does anybody know? Why do you think we have volcanoes? Does anybody know? To keep the ground formations safe through electronic interference. That's why they erupt, right? You have to understand communication when it comes to vibration of everything through nature, people. Then you get to understand why everything is put on this earth for a reason. Okay? Now, the radioactive cycle systems through Chernobyl, understand their chemical system. Okay, there's a lot of things that you guys don't understand. It's nothing to do with humans. Everything is controlled through AI. Okay? Everything. Okay? Your human vibration through a human vessel is living its life system. But you have to understand there's energy, force of light and dark that's trying to communicate with everything. Try to control everything. So the 2020 is the awakening. And this is where I come in, where I change everything through the galactic system, through the matrix, through the simulation, through the gods, and everything that's connected through you, through your positive systems. So it's the thought process systems that's going to wake you up. Okay, it's smacking you in the face, saying, listen, wow, this is amazing. Now I understand the truth of everything, right? Everything is being shut down, right? They don't want you to know the truth, right? So once you know truth will set you free of everything. And you guys have to understand everything has history, okay, of its past, its present, its future, right? Because everybody's going blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that, but they don't know nothing. That's the thing. They keep chatting on. What is this and what is that? Why is I here, right? People, governments, and, there's a lot of things that are just misunderstood, you just have to understand connections through me, and I'll tell you everything you need to know, because knowing the truth of everything and how everything is connected, that is its answering patterns of its heart, right? Because that's what gods are, because there are so many. But you are God. I am God. I'm everything through God, through gods of Eden, demigods, everything through energy. Now it's understanding that you have that force, right? You were given that force when it came to birth, right? The dark took it away. Understand? Now it's understanding how to get it back, right? So when I activate the light illumination light sky through my sacred flame, it's going to change everything through the global metric system. And it's going to high rise everybody's activation systems. And it's going to take out the dark systems. And then you're going to understand the truth of everything through your mind system. So it's an opening panel through upgrading systems and telling you exactly what's going on. Because the more you feel safe of what's going on, the real of what's going on through the dimensional earth, you have to understand that energy is controlled through dimensional earth. You have to understand vibration is controlled through dimensional earth. You have to understand frequencies are allowed through communication of planets of energy and communications are put on this dimensional earth. Getting to know not just the research, but it's extremely complicated, like I said, because you live in that three-dimensional body still, and you're still thinking with that human brain and not thinking with the mind, okay? When the energy goes into you, like I said, once you understand the information, okay, it's intelligence, and it telegraphs everything through its past, its present, and its future, and you want to know more and more and more and more through its activations, right? And that's what it is. And that's how you communicate with everything, through relationship and partnership, through light and dark. So when you're trying to understand how deep we are in, how many levels of matrix, there's so many levels of matrix. I'll get into that cosmic. There's so many level of matrix. There's so many light activations of light speed through motion systems. You have to get into the motion detectors. You have to get into vortex division. You have to get into singular line system. You have to get into communication of cloud interference. You have to get into matrix realms. You have to get into the universal set system through multi-connections, through the mind adaptation rotation systems. There's so many things you guys have to understand when it comes to matrix. Understand communication with lines, communication with atom. Where's the atom? Where's it located? You are the balance of everything through communication, through vibration, frequencies, and energies. So, is the final battle here on Earth or an ongoing? Nope. This is the last one. This is the biggest one. Once everybody wakes up through the ascension, that changes everything through its global metric system of its behavioral system. So now you're connecting through its nature's core, through Father, Mother, and archangels and angels. Now you're getting a more communication level through balance, right? Because dark is going to be leaving after I do this. It's going to be gone. Poof. Woo, where'd it go? It's like it never was there before. This will go down in the history of the books for sure. Yeah. But no, this is the biggest one. The only thing you have to adapt to is understanding how to upgrade your systems and how to understand communications of the light and dark, because there is things in space that you have to understand, right? So it just, space and time wants you to wake up. Okay? Really, really wake up and see the spiritual of its mystery. Like I said, the universal is a mystery. The presence is a gift. The past is its ego. Okay, you guys have to understand that through its alignments and how everything connects through its history of its archives, through its ancestry. You have to understand your ancestry through the soul. Where did you come from? Where is your soul related to? How is it correlated? Where does it go? Where does it follow? What does it mean? You know, everything is communication within, and that's how you communicate everything without, through energy, vibration, and frequency. You know? So, yeah, your energy is used to create everything. Your thoughts are energy. Your voice and grids are energy. As soon as you walk out this door, you keep walking, that's energy. You're walking through energy. It's energy, right? It's force winding, right? But when you see the matrix, you see how everything, you see electric grids. It's complex, people. It's really hard to understand that when you communicate through the mind fully, then you understand everything through its perception. Then you understand everything through its communication. Okay? And how you can change everything through its atmospheres, its grounds, its astral planes. All right? And people. So I'm seeing the programming now like never before. And it's very fast downloading, seeing it everything, everyone, how we are creators. Angela, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. Yep, that's exactly what it is. It's good that you're seeing that. Yep. Trying to rest through it. Yes, I know, to see all over, I understand what you're saying, like innately. That's it. That's what it is. It's empowerment through enlightenment. And you have that galactic system. You have that power. You have that energy. You have that force recognition of light, of illumination, of love, right? Oh, you're extremely welcome, right? And that's what it is. So, but it is difficult. It is difficult, you know? And it's more difficult because there are things in space that are trying to take over, you know, your body system. But I'm here to help you and guide you and take it out of your system through my PayPal, right? Because a lot of people don't understand that. And the dark realms know that. They know you can't communicate to their level because you don't understand their harmonics. You don't understand the line signals. You don't understand their activations of their pyramids. You don't understand their code frequencies. You don't understand their vibration. You don't understand their intelligence, right? That's what the mind is. Everything is connected through the mind. Mind over matter, right? Do your research. What is mind over matter? They have it on Google. They'll tell you. Google's fantastic. You know, they can give you everything through force recognition of humans through a vessel, but I give you everything through space and time. Okay, but you have to live in space first to actually understand its history. Okay, the astral records, the program system, the contracts, the alignments, the solar systems, the vibrations, the energies, the intelligence. You know, coming in fast, I'm experiencing. Yes, please assist. I will be connecting through. Yeah, there you go. And Angela, you're pretty high in division. Yeah, you got your light communication, light signals. Your ground formations doesn't understand your penile division through your crown chakra, though. Okay, so you have to understand your answering patterns through its communication of balance. So your gravitations are having problems with your body system. So you have to understand communication at all levels of your upgrading system through your program of your contract division, which means that you have to understand all communications of trillions and trillions of pixels. You know how long that would take? It's extremely powerful. That's trying to communicate with all pixels through your hologram system. It's next to impossible, but it's not. Everything is controlled through the mind, through the audio, through the perceptions, and through the voicing. Okay? And everything through its connection is its heart, and everything that follows is its soul. Okay? That's what it is. Right? I can be any energy you want me to be, and that's force recognized to anything. That's what energy is. You can be anything through creation. So knowing how powerful the mind and what it can do through vibration of healing and how it can take over anything through its commutative systems, through its acting cycles, through its vibration, through its energy panels, okay? Through its cybergenetics, okay? Yes, we have planets that have robots. Fascinating, okay? I'll give you that. There are planets that have robots. Right? But you don't see them because they're not at your perception. Yes, we have nanobots. Yes, we have mutations of other entity forces in the vibration of planet systems. Okay, is that what you want to hear? Now, understanding, I'm not talking about transformers, okay? I'm not talking about magnetic things like, Bumblebee and all that. It's fantastic to watch, but that's just a movie. But I'm telling you, there's extremely real things in space once you get connected through the mind. Okay? Because you're created, right, in space. You guys have to know these things. It's very important you get a true understanding where you came from the beginning. If you don't understand that you are on a planet, then you have a problem, okay? Because you have to understand that you are on a dimensional Earth. If you're on a dimensional Earth, you have to understand that you have a rebirthing system, okay, through past. You have to. Now, you're thinking that you just lived the dimensional Earth? You're so wrong. You've lived many thousands and thousands of years, and that's why people keep repeating their cycles on their karma wheels. It's because they don't understand their communication through their mind system, right? Because they keep on their negative systems every single time they go through the life cycle of its love system to its love stream, to its life system, of its life stream, which is the yin and yang. Okay? So once you understand full locations and understand what's going on with your body and your human vessel, now you understand your karma wheel. And once you understand the karma wheel, you get off the karma wheel and you expand and you open up your horizons through its mind system. Okay? The adaptations of its knowledge of intelligence that you can have through space connection. And understand the time frequency codes and how you can travel. Okay? So give this to everybody. Give this to all the love cycles of community. Gives this to everybody that you know, because I'm giving you the truth of everything that's going on. People want to know what are on planets, and a lot of people don't know. I only know because I connect to all realms. I have to. And that's understanding how to control balance through everything. Okay. So keeping the energy flow of solar systems is very important. How it goes through its denominator switch. It goes like this and goes like this, goes like this, right? You have to understand energy force fields. You have to understand alignments. You have to understand everything through its frequency levels and how it connects to colorations. Because every planet is a different vibration through level frequencies of the singularity of letters, numbers, and shapes. Okay? Convergence keep coming. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. My voice and grids are extremely powerful. So it's connected energy that's going into your mind system now, people. I'm putting energy into through its answering patterns. So I'm reprogramming your systems and giving you the truth of what's happening. That's going to help you along the way. That's going to get you in your proactive system through your 5 gamma ray activation code system. That's going to put you in your light illumination light system of love. Because love is everything through communication. Love is the answering patterns through your problems. Love is its activation through community. Love is everything around its forcing to its evolution, to its creation. So, yeah, you're getting a lot of channels coming in because my voice and grids are channeling to its divisions. It's telling you exactly what's going on. So, yeah. Yeah. You have to go to my PayPal for that, Angela, because it's a decoding method through coloration patterns, through vibrational signals, right? Everybody's in space connection, but on a different realm. So I have to go through so many diameter switches. You can be in a light activation code. You can be in a dark vibration system. So that's how I have to understand where you're coming through your line sequency of your planet vibration system. Because a lot of people go to my PayPal and I tell you the before and after. And I tell you where you came from, what planet, and how you have correlation with anything through galactic system, and how you are correlated with the vibration of another planet system. So I'll tell you exactly what planet you came from, what happened to that planet, okay? And I'll tell you exactly what planet you're related to, and I'll tell you exactly what happened with its past of its planet. Anything you want to know, I can give you, right? Through line communication. It's understanding that you are computers and everything's connected through its GPS location signal of vibration. Okay. So there's a lot of people that have been doing that. You know, they've been going to my PayPal and I tell them exactly what planet they're on. And they said, this helps. This is amazing. Andrew tells me exactly where I am. And the thing is too, is that when I tell you where you are, it's connected energy. It's telegraphing of solar division. So I heal people through solar texts. I send it to your email and that's energy. That goes into your mind, people. Then you understand, you know, where you're coming from, your planet. Then you get in the realization of where you came from. It's powerful, people. Then you get the truth of who you are through your lights, right? It's all about remembering through the archives and the astral records, your blueprints, because you all start off as contracts when you're born, right away, through the molecule particle system. Okay? And then you formulate in the pixel activation of conceptions through the body simulator of its human vessel, right? So it's all about understanding how to control the activations of your pixel divisions. So, yeah. You have to understand, people, I'm the real deal. I mean, there's nobody else on this dimensional earth that can do this, right? So that would make you feel safe, knowing that, oh, okay, there's somebody here that knows what he's doing and he's going to take this out. And so, yeah, because, you know, humanity can't survive this. It's extremely powerful stuff. And yes, it's extremely real. But with, you know, everything has time, okay, through its convergence, right? These things happen in the past, but I know exactly why I'm here, what's going to happen, and what happens next, right? Because everything has its history, its archive, and its ancestry, right? That's what you need to know, okay? So I channel divisions through its proactive gamma systems, through its video conference, to give you everything through teleportation, through its information system, okay? So you have to trust me on that, why these things are happening, right? And how dark is leaving and light is coming in. Okay. Yeah. See, the thing is, yeah, exactly. You're engaging with seeing all the symptoms now. Yeah. See, Angela, you're already connected through the angelic vibration systems. You're connected through more of mother than father. That's okay, because father heart is very hard to connect through space. You have to understand solar divisions. You have to understand how everything's connected through space. Father's very hard to connect with. Mother is, she's very connected to everybody because she loves everybody. And that's what it is. Father loves everybody too. But you have to understand your balanced frequencies of communication and how you connect through energy, right? And that's what it is. So that puts you in your balanced system and how you can upgrade your system, because convergence, cosmic, she doesn't want to go up to a higher division because she doesn't understand that information. Okay. So the heart cycles are not going to understand the information of its energy, of its pixel divisions, right? Until she understands more communication through its upgrading cycles. So the more you go up, the more you understand your computer system, right? That's all it is. It's just high-rising your software mechanisms through more understanding, So you're booking information every single time through a book, and you're reading from page to page until the end. And now you understand everything through that book. And then you can telegraph through communication what that book is and what it represents, and where, is it exciting? Is it a drama? Is it a comedy? Is it a thriller? Right? That's information that you know now that you can telegraph back to people. That's energy, people. Okay? It's solar text through division of a book. That's all it is. But you're telegraphing energy to somebody else through communication of a book that you just read. Okay? That's energy of teleportation through communication. That's what it is. Okay? Because everything through communication is the mind. Right? So anyway, whoa, look at that. Almost 2 hours. It's amazing. Having so much fun with you guys. I'm going to let you go. I got to communicate on so many levels. I have to interforce connections through dimensions of atmospheres and neutralize vibration systems before I leave, because I'll be leaving very soon. So anything through information channel divisions, anything through communication through my email, let me know. I can help you, heal you. I'll give you everything through, what you want to know, which is amazing because you have to know more and more each day. So channeling divisions through communication levels of planet energy vibration system to 5 activation codes of light and dark. This is Andrew Weston calling out. Adios, everybody.